Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean O'Lally. Today we're coming to you from Bohemians in Yukon.
We're right off of Route 66 and this vintage shop fits right in. Located on Main Street in Yukon, this is a treasure hunter's paradise, and in true Route 66 style, there's a little bit of everything here. We'll show you around throughout the show.
But first, big things are happening inside Oklahoma state parks.
We're talking new reasons to plan a visit, like brand new cabins. Let's take a look around Fort Cobb State Park. Fort Cobb State Park in southwest Oklahoma has lots of reasons to visit, but there's a new one that will help you stay and play a little longer.
We have 5 beautiful cabins here at Fort Cobb that we just acquired. They're nice rustic cabins located in this pine grove. We've got 2 floor plans. We've got 2 cabins that sleep up to 4 and then 3 more cabins that sleep up to 6 guests.
Because the cabins are tucked away among the trees, they provide a beautiful, secluded spot to get away from all of the distractions.
It's a nice, peaceful area. They're not lakefront, but they're nicely set in these pine trees for a nice, quiet getaway from any hustle and bustle from the metro area.
You can choose from a cabin that sleeps 4 or 6 guests. The cabins that sleep 4 have a king-size bed and a sleeper sofa, and the cabins that sleep 6 have the same setup with bunk beds too.
Inside they've got a full kitchen with a stove, refrigerator, sink. We don't supply any of the dishes or pots and pans anymore. It comes fully supplied with linen and towels. It's got nice wood trim and rustic furniture inside them. We're getting fiber optic internet and TV installed currently.
While you're here, you can spend the day hitting the links or exploring the grounds.
Our beautiful 18-hole golf course is 17 par. It's a wide open front 9 and a challenging back 9. You got beautiful lake views throughout the course. And we get a lot of people from all over the state that come to play golf here.
Of course, there's nothing better than getting out on the lake on a hot Oklahoma summer day.
We've got fishing, swimming, boating, tons of water recreation activities for everybody. We have a marina with a restaurant and boat rentals. We've got another business on the west side that sells a lot of bait and grocery and concession.
And if tent camping or RVing is more your style, RV and tent sites are available too.
Close to 290 RV sites. We have lake front RV sites and some that are going to be a little bit more up in the woods and shaded as well. All of our amenities can be rented by going to travelok.com, and you can get on our online reservation site and book any of our cabins, RVs, or tent sites.
Book your stay at the new Fort Cobb State Park cabins and check out all there is to see and do at this Southwest Oklahoma gym.
These are such a great attraction for the park. It's going to create more opportunities to get more families here. It's a large park, so they've got a wide variety of activities, but it's nice and peaceful. Here in Southwest Oklahoma, we're about an hour and a half drive from Oklahoma City, but we're 20 minutes at least away from any larger sized town, so you can really get away out here and enjoy the wildlife and nature.
If you're ready to plan your trip to any Oklahoma State Park, it's easy to make a reservation. Just hop on the website travelok.com or download the app. You can campsites, cabins, and lodge rooms right there. Or maybe your family's up for a different kind of overnight experience.
They've got a new one out at the Orr Family Farm in Oklahoma City. Deanne Stein shows us the new twist on camping out.
Here at Orr Family Farm, there are 2 glamping experiences, a night inside a teepee or one of these covered wagons. And don't worry, they may look rustic, but there's no roughing it here.
Honestly, this is really starting to catch on.
Stepping up to our wagon, and once inside, we couldn't believe it. The wagon held a king-size bed, set of bunk beds, and table. It was everything you would expect from a hotel room: air conditioning, a refrigerator, even a microwave. Oh, and don't forget the USB outlets to charge your phone and free Wi-Fi for those who don't want to totally unplug.
I actually like it so far. It's pretty cool to get a different take on just camping in a tent.
This is the 2nd year the farm has offered glamping, with 13 Conestoga wagons and 5 teepees on site. The unique accommodations can sleep 4, 5, or 6 campers, and 4 of the wagons can fit groups of up to 32 people. Each space also receives its own private bathroom and shower.
It's pretty neat. We've had a wide range of families come from all over the country. Australia, and we've had Ukraine. I mean, they're just all over.
Now that we're all checked in, it's time to have some fun, and we basically have the entire farm to ourselves.
In the off-season, you and your family can explore most of the attractions on the farm, including games, the giant jumping pillows, and pedal cars. But the cannon blasters were by far our favorite. Just load them up with tennis balls and shoot at the moving targets.
Oh my gosh, I hit it! I got it, yeah! Wow.
No farm would be complete without a barnyard full of animals, and believe me, these guys are ready for a visit, so don't come empty-handed. The farm will provide each family with food to feed their friendly herd.
I love the reactions from people's face, and especially the children. It just makes it just so wonderful, and it's a really good feeling to see how happy they are from coming out and just getting to experience farm life.
If you like to fish, you can bring your own pole and spend some time at the lake, or if you really want to explore, hop onto a paddle boat and take in the view. Then, when it's time to cool off, you can jump in the 19-foot-long signature swim spa.
I think that families really enjoy how we keep it private, so each family has their own private time.
Back at the campsite, it's time for some vittles, and each area has its own grill and picnic table, so you can bring your own food, drink, and charcoal to cook. John Babbitt's family surprised him with their first glamping trip.
I think it's pretty cool. Anytime I get to be outside on the grill, it's a bonus.
After dinner, each campsite has a central campfire to just relax or roast a complimentary s'more.
Glamorous camping, I've never thought of that. So, interesting concept. The 1880 style wagons and the conversion and the AC and the heater, and it's definitely something you'd come back and do time and time and time again.
At nightfall, you can see the glow of the lights from the wagons and hear the soft hum of the air conditioners as these campers settle in for the night. Glamping in southwest Oklahoma City, I'm Deanne Stein for Discover Oklahoma.
The Orr Family Farm is located at 14400 Southwestern in Oklahoma City. Everything you need to know about planning your trip is on their website, orrfamilyfarm.com.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
It is also so therapeutic. It is so stress reducing, and our kids live in a world of a lot of anxiety.
Get away from it all inside this Edmond shop. We'll show you how.
The BLT right now, the candied bacon BLT, is phenomenal.
Plus, you won't believe what else they're serving up at this Tulsa hotspot.
We just fell in love. I mean, it felt right.
And a family's dream comes true means decadent desserts and so much more. We'll explain a little bit later right here on Discover Oklahoma.
Long before TV existed, there were museums, magical time machines, sanctuaries of stories, interactive wonderlands, places that reawaken your imagination and reconnect you with your roots. And long after you run out of shows to stream, they'll still be there. Let's be there for them. Oklahoma has over 500 museums to explore. Get ready. Okay, here we go.
Start your next journey with the Travel OK Trip Planner. First, choose an itinerary or build your own. Share travel plans with friends and let the adventure begin. The Travel OK Trip Planner. Download the app today.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from Bohemians on Route 66 in Yukon. And it's safe to say there's a little something for everyone in here. Another spot in central Oklahoma that has something for everyone, a unique craft studio in Edmond.
Now, there are so many different kinds of experiences at this location, and as Quinn Tran tells us, you definitely will not forget the name.
Bright colors and whimsical art welcome visitors to this Edmond studio.
And they all know, yes is my favorite word. I don't say no a lot. Can we use that glitter? Yes, you sure can.
Risa Wilkins McKinney gave her art studio a unique name.
Everybody always tries to convince you, oh, I'm no good in art. You know, I'm really not that good in art. I just really don't know about this. Just try. Just try. And adults, children, doesn't matter. Always at the end of the experience, they're so proud of what they've done, and they've had this really great experience doing art, and they realize. And I said, yeah, you arted. Oops, you arted.
She opened Oops, I Arted after more than 30 years in elementary education.
I incorporated art into every discipline there was, whether it was math, language arts, spelling, didn't matter. It all had something to do with creating and art. If you want a true assessment of children and you want a true picture of what they know, art is the best representation of their knowledge base you're ever going to get.
Here, people of all ages know they can create anything, explore mixed media, different forms of art. Risa shares themes, ideas, and inspiration, but no rules apply.
I just want them to feel welcomed, to feel comfortable with art. There's no art in here that you're going to find in a gallery or a museum. It's real life people art. Anybody can do it. Anybody can enjoy it.
I enjoy art because it has been a while since I've been doing it, so I like to go up every morning and start drawing. My most favorite thing to draw are dragons, and I get really good at it every morning.
Art's one of my favorite things. It's my favorite subject in school, and so whenever I do it, it just makes me feel really happy.
During the early weeks of the coronavirus, Risa had to get really creative to get art to the children. She came up with what she calls porch art. She made sketches, put paint colors and brushes and a how-to note together and left them on porches. Her porch art continues to be popular.
It is also so therapeutic. It is so stress reducing, and our kids live in a world of a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress and a lot of unknowns. And art is a way to forget about that for a minute, to forget about that for a while. I just want them to create, have a wonderful time, enjoy themselves, get to be their true authentic selves, enjoying what kids love to do.
Oops, I Arted offers camps, art parties, and small group instruction. It's a happy place to create and celebrate art in Edmond, Oklahoma. Quintran, Discover Oklahoma.
You will find Oops, I Arted at 15200 Traditions Boulevard in Edmond. You can check out their website for details on classes and hours.
After you've worked up an appetite at art camp, it might be time to grab a little lunch.
And Jason Grubb shows us the place where you can do just that. It's called the Local Bison in Tulsa.
Keeping it local. That's the theme at the Local Bison in downtown Tulsa. It's in the name after all.
We try to do all local beers, some wines with local ties. We do a lot of local food and local ingredients.
Jeff Martinson is in here almost every day.
Since they opened, about 3 weeks after they opened, I began coming here.
So have you had everything on the menu?
I have. I help test the new cocktails when they roll them out, and I've had just about every item on the menu for an entree.
Right now, his favorites include fried pepper jack mac and cheese.
Absolutely the best. Yeah, and then the BLT right now, the candied bacon BLT is phenomenal.
What makes the food here so good?
I think it's the attention to detail and the love they put into the food. The plating is awesome. And just the ingredients are just spot on, stellar.
In fact, the Local Bison menu is all made from scratch. That includes all the sauces.
It takes a little extra time, but just the flavor combinations and everything is so much better.
It's fantastic. I haven't had anything that I've been disappointed in. Everything has been amazing.
One of Nick Bagley's favorites is the spicy PB&J. It's a burger with peanut butter and raspberry serrano jam that's made in-house, along with cream cheese topped with bacon.
It sounds weird with peanut butter and cream cheese on a burger, but it is fantastic.
There are several burgers to choose from, just as many sandwiches and chicken options too. The Southern Shrimp and Grits is a fan favorite with jalapeno cheese and bison pork sausage.
I'm the type of person that always has meat for every meal, and I've tried a few of their vegan options, and those are fantastic too.
And we also have a lot of vegan options too. We have a good vegan following. So like one of our favorite sandwiches is the cauliflower banh mi sandwich, which is cauliflower on a baguette with pickled carrots, cucumbers, and a volcano aioli.
And a house-made gochujang sauce.
With cilantro.
Great food.
That's the sandwich Courtney Barker went with today. The food and vibe here make him a regular.
It's a low-key place to have a good beer and some awesome food. So yeah, why not come downstairs, hang out for a little bit. The wait staff is very friendly, so there's never a time where I come and I don't feel like I don't belong.
People just come in here and they feel relaxed, like they feel like a home away from home, and that's the kind of vibe that we project.
Eat inside at a table or the bar, or there's plenty of room on the patio.
We just want people to enjoy the food, the drinks, and the atmosphere.
At the Local Bison in downtown Tulsa, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
The Local Bison is located at 522 South Boston in Tulsa. You'll want to check their website for the full menu and for any changes in hours due to the COVID pandemic.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
It's a down-home type atmosphere, just hometown, like we're all neighbors here.
Friendly folks and fantastic food where you've got to stop on your next road trip.
I love sweets. You know, people say you work in a bakery, you get tired of sweets. I don't. I love them.
And from chocolate to croissants, meet the couple that says they'll never get tired of serving up desserts. It's all ahead when Discover Oklahoma continues.
The Oklahoma Travel Guide's got a fresh new look. It's your one-stop shop for awe-inspiring attractions, iconic Route 66, stunning escapes, and legendary local food. Get your free copy today.
There are some things you just can't contain. Oklahoma Today magazine is bursting with culture. Mind-blowing restaurants, trips, adventures, and so much more. Open your copy, then hit the open road. Unleash your curiosity. Set your spirit free. Subscribe today for only $14.95. Oklahoma Today magazine. Break through the ordinary.
Welcome back to Route 66 in Yukon. We're checking out Bohemians, an antique shopper's paradise. There's nothing better than an afternoon spent getting lost in a place like this, exploring all of the things for sale.
Well, I can maybe think of one thing, an afternoon spent taste testing chocolate.
You got me there. Now let's head to Ganache in Oklahoma City. Shelley Mills takes us there.
Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just a treat in between, Ganache Patisserie has something for you to enjoy.
My favorite is the prosciutto sandwich and fruit tart.
Everything in this cafe is made from scratch. Tucked in the Chisholm Creek shops near Memorial and Western, this shop is far from ordinary. The croissants, the pastries, the chocolates, the macarons.
I love making macarons. I think it's fun.
This is a dream for us, and we decided to give it a shot.
Matt is Italian. Laura is from Argentina. After traveling the world together, they came to Oklahoma to visit family and decided this is where they wanted to stay.
We just fell in love. I mean, it felt right. I can't explain that.
Laura has a degree in culinary arts and is trained in Argentina, Europe, and France.
I always enjoy serving people.
And she makes beautiful, delicious treats. This is a mirror glazed mousse. The glaze is layered and then poured over the mousse, creating a work of art that's almost too beautiful to eat.
I love sweets. You know, people say you work in a bakery, you get tired of sweets. I don't. I love them.
The kitchen has large windows that customers can watch through as these artists create desserts and make meals as they're ordered.
I really enjoy that it's see-through, so you see how clean the kitchen is.
The menu here at Ganache Patisserie rotates. While there are many sandwiches, salads, and quiches to choose from, Matt and Laura enjoy creating new things based on seasonal ingredients they can find fresh.
We love what we do, and we enjoy doing it, and we have lots of fun doing it.
Their customers say it's worth every penny.
The food is, it's original and it's great.
I love their soup. Their homemade soups are very exquisite, unique, but honestly, I think I like everything.
And they're confident you will too. In Oklahoma City, Shelley Mills, Discover Oklahoma.
Ganache is located at 13230 Pawnee Drive in Oklahoma City. You'll find their menu online, and you can also order to go there too.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
My favorite thing here is the chicken fried steak, and it is the best in town.
Southern comfort food that's worth the drive. We'll show you where, coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
Start your next journey with the Travel OK Trip Planner. First, choose an itinerary or build your own. share travel plans with friends, and let the adventure begin. The Travel OK Trip Planner. Download the app today.
We've had a great time today shopping here at Bohemians in Yukon on Route 66.
So now that we are finished shopping, I think it's time to stop and get a bite to eat. Let's go to Benton's Café in Shawnee. All it takes is to talk with a handful of customers. It's then you realize coming to Benton's Café is a time-honored tradition.
The service is great, as far as I'm concerned.
It's a down-home type atmosphere, just hometown, like we're all neighbors here.
And listen to how long this couple has been coming here.
49 years.
Benton's Café is one of those places where you've heard it before, everybody knows your name. The place has been around since 1965, so there is a history here, a culinary and comfortable tradition.
Home cooking, home-style cooking is what we're really known for, you know, hand-breaded chicken fry.
This is also the kind of place where they don't mess around with any of that fake stuff.
We peel our own potatoes, we make our own gravy, we do everything ourselves here.
They have a set menu but serve specials every day too, but of course everyone has their own favorite dish.
Our fried chicken, a lot of people like our fried chicken, you know, the way we cook it and everything. Our Swiss steak, which is on Thursdays. A lot of people like the Swiss steak.
It's great, whatever you like. I like the stew particularly, especially on a cold day like today.
My favorite thing here is the chicken fried steak, and it is the best in town.
Probably the fried chicken or the hot steak sandwich.
And then there are those who respond accordingly when asked what their favorite dish is.
Oh gosh, all of it.
Each day of the week you have different vegetables to choose from too, but once you've eaten the main course, you better leave room for seconds, possibly thirds, for dessert. The absolutely delicious pies served here promise you a sweet ending to any of their meals.
Our pies are pretty well known around. I am the pie maker.
By the way, the recipes for everything on their menu, particularly the pies, come from Nancy's father, who started Benton's Café years ago.
He trained me how to do it. I think I can go up to 15 different pies.
And the pie variations are impressive. Nancy will put coconut and chocolate together, or banana and coconut, or coconut and pineapple. But
the regular pies are like chocolate, coconut, cherry cream, pineapple cream. Those I try to have every day. And each day of the week I try to have a special pie.
I tasted, well, a few of their pies, and they were all very special and very tasty.
The pies are great.
When you're in the Shawnee area, stop by Benton's Café for home-style cooking, where the ambiance is very friendly and where you can become part of a rather large culinary family and tradition.
It's all good. You know, once you've come here, you'll come back.
You'll find Benton's Café at 126 North Broadway in Shawnee. They're open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
No matter where your next road trip takes you, the Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide will help you find a great place to eat. All you have to do is just log on to our website, travelok.com, and click Request Free Brochures to get your copy.
A huge thank you to the great folks here at Bohemians for hosting us this week. You'll find them at 10 West Main Street in Yukon. That's right along Route 66. They describe the shop as a mixture of everything. You'll want to check their Facebook page for the latest on hours of operation during the COVID pandemic.
Coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, we're hitting the trail at another great Oklahoma State Park.
And the newest and possibly most unique playground in Oklahoma is open and ready for visitors. We'll show you where next week, right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.